For my course engagement submissions, I've created a course engagement button that links to a course engagement assignment. The students will be able to see all the different activities that will earn them points and what they need to do in order to get those points. They can submit multiple times, so they'll have a submit button up here. They'll submit the documents that they need in order to get their points, whether that's a selfie or a reflection. What I have the assignment out of is the 300 points total, and then what I do when a student submits an assignment is in the notes I will put a note of what they submitted and how many points it was worth. For example, let's say they submitted or they did their video introduction and responded to a classmate. In the notes, I'll put that they earned 25 points for that video introduction. Let's say that they came to my midterm study session and they earned 100 points. So now they have 125 points out of 300 in that category. And in the notes, I'll have the 25 points for their video introduction and the 100 points for the midterm study session. That way I can keep track of what the points are worth, what they've already done, and the students can see that that's why they have 125 out of 300. It is a little tricky because as a student is submitting some of their assignments, it will look like their grade is lower than what it actually will be because it's a running total. Like I said, if they have 125 points out of 300, that's not a very good grade overall, but it's a running total and it will continue to be added to toward the end of the semester. So I often have to remind students that even though their grade is low in that category, as long as they continue to submit their course engagement assignments, that grade will go up and they just have to earn a total of 300 points. I also am careful for students that haven't submitted any of the course engagements, that have nothing in that category, so their grade isn't affected. So what I will actually do a few weeks into the semester is I'll put a 0 in that category, hoping that they understand that they need to make sure that they're engaging in the course and doing those assignments because that is part of their grade. You might also have to turn that off a few times a semester so that the students know what their accurate grade is. Just make sure that you turn that assignment back on before the end so that they understand that that is part of their grade and they need to continue submitting those assignments. Some of the assignments, though, are discussion posts. So what I've done throughout the modules, you can see in my Start Here module where they have to run through some of the first week syllabus, getting set up information, is a discussion board that I've created for the course introductions. You can see my sample video, you can see what I've asked them to put in their video, and then they can respond with their introduction video and reply to a classmate's. Some of the other discussion posts that I have are throughout each week. So in the first week under Chapter 1, they'll see a couple of different course engagement opportunity discussion posts. The first one is a chapter help. This is where they can post a helpful video over the content in that chapter to help their fellow classmates that might be struggling. The next opportunity is the weekly check-in, I call it. So posting a meme, a selfie, a GIF, a short video, something kind of silly to kind of check in to let us know how they're feeling about that week's learning, along with the KWL reflection in their post. So making sure that they submit all of the requirements in that post in order to get their course engagement points. The next one for each week that I will have is what I found is a would you rather. And so in this particular chapter, we start talking about fractions. And so I found a cute would you rather scenario about sharing your brownies with your friends. And would you rather share scenario A or scenario B? And they have to justify it with mathematics using their knowledge of fractions from that chapter. So they'll use the discussion board to post their response with their mathematical justification. So just a few different assignments and discussions of how the students will earn their course engagement points throughout the semester.